Fuck that. I'd maybe drop it, but I wouldn't throw it. Even Tona's thick-headed battler could realize that she was in a bad mood over something, but he couldn't understand why she had suddenly grown so displeased. That is so fucking heartwarming. How could that not warm anyone's heart? That is so sweet. When she made to bend over and pick up the fragments of the cup, Runaway appeared out of nowhere and stopped her. Hey, don't have to be a bitch about it. Come on. I don't like tea, so I probably wouldn't like it in general, but I would like his baked sweets, though. That I would like. Bye.
退屈? おいおい、いよいよこれからだろうが。
Oh, it's so sweet. I would never leave during that kind of scene.
この時点でマリアはまた傘と手紙をベアトリーチェから受け取ってるって言い出すんだぜ。ここからが重要だってのに。
失礼するわ。ごめんなさいね。後片付けをお願い。
お任せを。
Without saying anything else, Gretel disappeared on her own accord. Her form literally melted and disappeared into thin air. There was definitely a displeased expression on her face. But neither Battler nor Ronave, and of course not Beato either, could understand why her mood had been so suddenly worsened. All that remained was the scent of the black tea she had spilled. What? I don't like it. No, not to be more... No, to be more blunt, it disgusts me.
Oh? なんでエンジはイラついてるの?
なんでって、決まってるでしょ?
No.
マリアにはわからないよ。
I don't either. Even Maria with the blank expression on her face is irritated me. As I held my hands palms up in the empty air from out of nowhere, a single book landed on them. It was Maria's diary. Even though I didn't turn the pages were flipped through despite there being no wind. And the door to Maria's world opened. Oh, goody.
どうしてエンジはマリアが幸せじゃないと思うの?
客観的に判断してよ。
客観的にエンジの主観でだね。
Oh, get shit on. My 9-year-old. Get out.
真実は私にとってのものとマリアお姉ちゃんにとってのものとでは。
I have no idea what she's talking about, but sure.
真実は観測者によって形を変えるよ。
That is true.
そして未来の観測者が常にその形状を上書きする。
That is also true.
エンジェはマリアの幸せをどうしたいの?
The pages of the diary were flipped through at greater and greater speeds. Then a brilliant light poured out from the depths of the diary, swallowing everything up and painting over everything with white. Oh god, that's gonna happen. I'm not ready to fucking cry. I already had a heartwarming scene.
ごめんね、マリア。ママね、緊急に片付けなきゃならない仕事が山積みで、多分あさっての深夜まで家に帰れないわ。
おお、じゃあ日曜日の一緒に映画を見に行く約束は?
映画?
Judging by Rosa's tone, she'd completely forgotten that promise. But Maria's response to that was an apology for asking. I'm sorry. Maria's apologized for troubling her mother by asking that question. Oh my god, this needs to stop.
Maria, お留守番してる。ちゃんとお行儀よく待ってる。毎日お風呂に入って新しい肌着にするよ。
Thank you.
お金の場所もわかってる。 毎日違うお店に行くようにする。あんまり遅い時間に出かけないようにする。おまわりさんに聞かれたらママのお使いですって言うようにする。ちゃんとママに言われた通りに言うようにする。
そうね、ちゃんといい子にしてるのよ。そしたらお土産を買ってきてあげるわ。いい？夜は9時までに寝るのよ。ママが帰ってこないなんて先生にも大人にも言っちゃダメよ。いい
Obviously.
わね。
うん。だからママ、お仕事頑張ってね。頑張ってお仕事終わらせて少しでも早く帰ってきてね。マリア、もう夜中に泣いて近所の人に迷惑なんかかけたりしないから。
Stop.
だ
Stop.
から早く帰ってきてね。
I'm not ready for this.
じゃ、忙しいので切るわよ。いい子にして待ってるのよ。余計なことはしちゃダメよ。じゃあね。
Don't do drugs. Stay in school. With a tone of finality in her voice, Rosa hung up the phone without waiting for Maria's answer. Maria politely set down the receiver and returned to the sofa. There sat the stuffed animal Sakataro, with whom she'd been watching TV until a second ago. Sakataro was holding the remote control to the TV. The TV had been turned off because of the phone call. He looked like he was telling her to push the switch because he wanted to watch TV again quickly.
サク太郎、テレビ見たい？あれ？マリアはもう見たくないの？うり
Oh.
ゃうん。もうテレビいいや。
Again, Mama was busy with her work and didn't come home. Mama works so much overtime she doesn't come home until late. Because she has dates or something, she always comes home after drinking a lot of alcohol, even though she's not good at drinking. And with a pale face, she'll go straight into a shower and then to bed. And because she has overtime even on the weekends, or something, she says she has to spend the night there and almost never comes home. Recently, she started saying something about how she's got a big job she's working on, so this sort of thing happens a lot. The pictures I did my best on during drawing time were laughed at by everyone, but even so I wanted to show them just to Mama, and once again she won't be able to look at them for me. And I could talk about the time everyone pushed the job of cleaning up onto me, but I did my best by myself and was praised by the teacher. Or the time I went shopping and the man at the shop said I'm always such a good kid and gave me a free canned coffee. And there was the time I wanted to encourage Mama because she worked so hard on her job, and hid a card for her under her pillow.
他にもいっぱいお話ししたかった。ママはお仕事をいっぱい頑張ってくれてるんだよ。毎日のご飯のために一生懸命働いてくれてるんだよ。お仕事。ママ、お仕事なんかやめちゃえ。
Then we'd be out on the street.
お仕事は大人の大切な仕事なんだよ。マリアにご飯を食べさせて、お洋服を買って、学校の給食費を払って、
It pays the bills so we can stay in this place.
サマーキャンプの積立金を払って、それはみんなママが働いてお金を稼いでくれるからなんだよ。
Work sucks.
ご飯いらない。
Yes, you do.
お洋服もいらない。
Yes, you do.
給食もいらないし、サマーキャンプなんか行きたくない。
You probably need school lunches, but I don't know if you want to go to summer camp or whatever.
どうせマリアをどこの班も混ぜてくれないもん。ウリュウ、ママはさっき電話でお仕事から帰ってきたら、ママはマリアのことが大事で寂しくさせてることを申し訳ないと思ってるから。
Obviously, Maria's important to her.
そういう約束をしてくれたんだと思うよ。
Well, she wouldn't call you if she didn't care. I mean, she could just say, "Yeah, I'm home late. Fuck you. I didn't feel like calling you." I mean, if she didn't care at all. So I mean that by itself.
そうかな。ウリュウ、めんどくさかったり嫌だったりしたらそんなことはしないもん。ママだってマリアのそばにいつだっていたいんだよ。 それができなくてママも辛くて悲しい。ママが泣きながらずっとマリアの隣にいて夜を過ごしてくれた日を僕は覚えてるよ。
Can we not go to that scene? I don't think I would handle it.
なんでママが泣いてるのかわからなかったけど、ただマリアは黙ってママのそばにいることしかできなかった。あの時最後にママが言ったの、僕マリアにありがとうって言った。ただそばにいてくれるだけでマリアだけが世界にただ一人の味方なんだよって。ウリ覚えてる？マリアが世界でただママ言った。
Sakatari set the remote control on the table and crawled up onto the sofa, sat on my lap and spoke to me, gazing into my eyes.
ママもきっとマリアと同じなんだよ。ママの描いたデザインだけがクライアントに笑われて、ママの会社だけが他の会社から面倒な仕事を押し付けられて、ママは社長だから自分一人で片付けなくちゃならなくて、ママの会社だけがいつも他の会社の仕事に混ぜてもらえない。ママの味方はマリアだけなんだよ。
God, when you talk it like that, then it's like, wow, that's a really terrible dynamic there. They're both getting shit on.
そのマリアがママにお仕事なんかやめちゃえなんて言ったら、ママの味方は世界中のどこにいるの？サク太郎、僕には世界中でただ一人マリアがいる。ママには世界中でただ一人マリアがいる。マリアにはママもいるしサク太郎もいる。だからマリアは寂しくなんかない。ウリュウ。ママはお仕事が忙しいからなかなかマリアと一緒にいられないけど、マリアはどうかそれを責めないで。その代わり僕はいつも一緒に、そしていつまでも一緒にマリアのそばにいるから。ウリュウ、僕が一緒じゃ悲しみを止められない？
I really do not need this right now. I don't need this. I don't need this to ruin my day. Okay. God damn it. I'm gonna be right there soon in a minute. This is just the worst. That's gonna be me after recording this in the next 15 minutes. From the corner of Maria's heart, which she had been doing her best to seal off, drops of sadness finally dripped down. Dripping noises. Even though weekends when Mama didn't come home weren't that rare a thing, it wasn't as though that night was particularly painful or sad compared to other nights. And yet Maria's tears poured down.
ウリュウ、マリア泣かないで。僕がずっと一緒にいるから。マリアが泣いても僕は泣かない。僕はライオンの子だから寂しくても泣かないよ。僕だって泣きたいけど僕は泣かないんだもん。どうしてザク太郎は泣かないの？こんなに寂しくて涙がこらえられなくても泣かないの？ウリュウ、だって僕が泣いたら誰がマリアを慰めるの？
God damn it, Lion Cub.
だから僕は泣かないよ。だってマリアに元気を出してもらいたいから。元気を出したらママは帰ってくるの？
You'll feel better.
ママが帰ってきた時、元気なマリアで迎えてあげたら。ウリュウ、ママは喜ぶ？ウリュウ。そしたらきっとお仕事の疲れもきっと癒されると思うよ。そしたらきっといつもより早く元気になってくれて、マリアともいっぱい遊んでくれると思うな。マリアがママの待ってるお家へ帰ってきた時、ママが上機嫌で台所にいたらすごく幸せな気持ちになるでしょ。ママもきっと同じだよ。マリアがご機嫌でお留守番してたらママも幸せになるかな。
Oh yeah, she doesn't want to come home to a crying child because she knows she caused that child to cry, so she's gonna feel like shit. And there's nothing she can really do about it.
ウリュウ、
Sakataro nodded deeply with his big head. The tears couldn't keep falling from Maria's eyes. If she greeted Maria with a tear-stained face, Mama would probably get sad too.
マリアは知ってるよ。笑顔を呼ぶ魔法は自分も笑わなきゃできないってこと。マリアは知ってるよ。だからもう泣かない。ねえマリア、僕から楽しく過ごす提案があるよ。ウリュ、聞いてくれる？
Sure.
何？ママが日曜日の深夜まで帰ってこないから。
Let's go rob a bank.
だからママに内緒のパジャマパーティーをして遊ぼうよ。
No, we should go to sleep at 9.
パジャマパーティー？今夜は眠くなるまでベッドの中でお菓子を食べたりジュースを飲んだりしながら僕と遊ぶの。パジャマパーティー？楽しそう。9時に寝なくていいの？
Yes, you do. She told you to.
寝ないとママに怒られない？ママがいない時だけの僕とマリアの秘密。だから今夜はマリアが眠くなるまでずっと僕たちで楽しく過ごそう。
Get sleepy at 9:01.
ジェリービーンズを食べながら次は何の色を引くか当てっこして遊ぼう。ピーナッツを割ってどっちがおじいさんか当てて遊ぼう。クローゼットの中を宝探ししよう。他にもオレンジジュースとメロンジュースを合わせたらどんな味になるかな。いっぺんやってみたかったけどママにやっていいって聞いたらダメって怒られた。ウリュウ、ママに内緒で実験してみよう。今夜はいっぱい遊んでいっぱい笑って涙を元気で吹き飛ばしちゃおう。大丈夫、僕と一緒だから絶対に楽しいよ。僕が絶対にマリアを幸せにしてあげるから。サクタロと一緒なら絶対に楽しいよ。絶対に幸せになれるよ。ありがとうサクタロ。もう泣かないね。ウリュウ、今夜はいっぱい遊んでいっぱいご機嫌になっちゃおう。ママがいない夜にしか遊べない秘密のパーティーでいっぱい遊ぼう。僕たちが賑やかにしてたらきっと鏡の国や不思議の国からたくさんの友達が遊びに来るよ。そしたらもう僕たちはお友達でいっぱいで退屈なんかできなくなっちゃう。ウリュウ、
God damn it. Then Maria began her pajama party, all alone with Sakataro, having fun until late into the night. She played by sticking her hand into the bag of jelly beans without looking, trying to guess which color she'd pull out next. Sakataro had good intuition and got it right a lot. Maria also had a brilliant streak where she guessed right 4 times in a row. The game where she split peanuts open and tried to guess which was the grandpa was easier than guessing the color of the jelly beans, so she got it right a lot. Sucking her salt-covered fingers was impolite, but that was the yummiest part. She liked both cola and melon soda. She hoped that by mixing her 2 favorite drinks, there'd be a flash of light like alchemy, and a new drink that no one had ever tasted before would be created. She got excited about how if it turned out really delicious, she'd call it Sakatara soda and sell it. But unexpectedly, it had a weird taste that she hadn't hoped for, and the color was somewhat dull and thick. Maybe I should have been surprised that black and green mixed together would make this. Too bad. I imagined that it would become a sparkling pineapple color. What? But it was an awesome, incredible, fun night. If it's this fun here, maybe Mama will feel like coming home and drop by out of the blue. So I got that feeling that Mama might suddenly come home and went to the front door many times to check. But there's no way Mama would be able to come home when she was this busy with work. But rather than feeling of loneliness, it felt just a little disappointing that Mama couldn't join in on this late night party. Sometime soon I'll do this when Mama is around and let her join in. Mama likes some things I don't think are yummy. So maybe she'll really like Sakatara soda. I doubt it. When Mama comes back tired, I'll serve her some. And more than anything, I want to at least write about this fun night in a letter and tell Mama about it, so that these feelings of happiness will reach Mama too. Her work is always so tough and she comes home so tired. I hope I can share this happiness with her. Mama will almost certainly come home tired and late Sunday night, and I hope I can brighten her day even just a little by sharing this happiness. I gently placed that letter on Mama's desk. To Mama, Good job with your work again today. Let me share my happiness with you. From Maria. God damn it, stop. Then I decided to give a present to Sakatara for proposing this wonderful party. It was a small red muffler I found when searching for the treasure in the closet. When I was still very young, Mama knitted this tiny thing. Maria was embroidered on it with knitting wool. I softly wrapped the muffler around Sakatara. It really suited him and accented his yellow with red very well. Oh, fucking metal. Oh, that's the best. Sakatara looked embarrassed as he wore his first present ever. Yeah, it really looks good on him.
サクタロ、いつも本当にありがとう。
It's almost like he was designed for it.
こんなにも楽しい夜になったよ。どうしてマリアは泣いてたのか、もう思い出せないくらい。これからも一緒にいようね。そしていつも楽しく遊んで笑っていようね。うりゅう。マリアもだよ。サクタロ大好き。
After playing so wildly, Maria's room was a mess. Maybe she played a little too much. But I'm tired for today, so let's sleep together. And tomorrow we'll clean up together and welcome Mama with a clean room. Alright, Sakatara? Who are you?
ね、マリアは、マリアとサクタロはこんなにも幸せだよ。
So sweet. Oh, so depressing at the same time. Oh, I want to just die.
これがマリアお姉ちゃんの幸せなの？
God, I could jump off a skyscraper right now.
マリアは幸せ。
ローザおばさんはあんなにも楽しみにして絶対だよと約束した映画の約束を完全に忘れてた。
I just want to give Maria a fucking hug right now.
お仕事で忙しかったからたまたま忘れちゃったんだよ。仮に覚えてたとしてもお仕事じゃどうしようもない。
Shit happens, ain't she?
覚えてても覚えてなくてもどちらにせよママはお仕事でお泊まり。映画には行けなかった。約束を覚えてたかどうかなんて些細な問題だよ。
There's no way that's a minor issue. After all, when Aunt Rosa answered movie on the phone, it was obvious that she'd completely forgotten her promise. Even had she remembered, it wouldn't have mattered. And when she heard that, Maria's mood definitely darkened. Okay, let's just say, oh, I remember we have a movie. I can't do it because I have something to do. It still would have had the same effect. It wouldn't have mattered.
確かにローザおばさんが約束を覚えていたとしても結局映画には行けなかった。
Either way, it sucks.
でもそれでもお母さんとのささやかな休日を過ごす約束を一方的に忘れられていたなんて私なら怒る。
悲しかったよ。たとえ覚えててくれたとしても映画には行けなかったわけだから。でも私はその後サクタロととても楽しく夜を過ごし、エンジェもパジャマパーティーがすっごく楽しそうだって思ったはず。
楽しいわけなんかない。だってこの夜のマリアお姉ちゃんのはしゃぎぶりはお母さんが帰ってこなくて寂しくてそれを忘れるためにわざと空騒ぎをしただけじゃない。
違うよ。サクタロと本当に楽しくパーティーをしたんだよ。
いいえ違う。
I don't know why you're arguing with her. It's not like you can win this argument because you can't tell if she's happy or not. You aren't the arbiter.
悲しくて悲しくて約束を忘れてたお母さんが憎くて部屋で暴れただけじゃない。
What the fuck? Okay, that's a stretch. What?
そんなことマリアの日記のどこに書いてあったの？
書いてはいない。
Then you're just making this up to fit your own narrative.
でもこの一行飛ばしで書いてある行間からお姉ちゃんの気持ちがわかるの。お姉ちゃんはこの夜を楽しくなんか過ごさなかった。それで言いつけを破って夜更かしをし、おやつの時間以外には食べてはいけないと厳しく言われていたルールを破ってお菓子を食べ、それでも悲しみが埋められなくて部屋の中で暴れて散らかしただけじゃない。そして部屋中を散らかして疲れ切ってそのままベッドのシーツをかきむしりながら泣き疲れて眠っただけ。
Again, you're stating this as if you know what happened instead of just asking Maria what happened.
日記には確かにママが映画の約束を忘れてたらしいこと、そして私が夜更かしをしてサク太郎とパジャマパーティーをして宝探しで部屋を散らかしてしまったと書かれてるね。
You're assigning this underhanded, like, ulterior motive that might not actually be there.
それはつまりそういうことじゃない。マリアお姉ちゃんはローザおばさんの愛に飢えていた。そしてローザおばさんは自分の仕事や世間体ばかりを優先していつもお姉ちゃんを後回しにしていた。
Who needs a home?
だから虫唾が走るのよ。ローザおばさんのお姉ちゃんのことを愛しているという言葉がどれお姉ちゃんだって知ってるはず。
That's odd. I find that just inherently false.
なのになんで自分は幸せだなんて言えるの。マリアお姉ちゃんのそのあたりが私にはわからない。この年になってもさっぱり理解できない。どうして悲しくないの？どうして不幸な現実を知りながら自分は幸せだなんて言えるの？私にはできない。わからない。
Well, that's fucking your fault.
エンジは悲しい子だね。
わけわかんない。どうして私が哀れまれなければならないの？
私の日記にはこんなにも楽しくパジャマパーティーの事実が記されているのに、同じ事実も異なる人間が観測すると異なる姿になってしまうんだね。
Yeah, she's interpreting it to have this darker meaning when it really might not have a darker meaning at all. I remember talking about something like this with Burn. Truth is unfixed and changes its form every time it's witnessed. By the time it's perceived in other words, depending on the person who perceives it, a single truth becomes different truths. And truths of the past are painted over by truths of the future.
マリアはこの日記でこの夜の出来事をとても楽しかったと記した。
マリアお姉ちゃんはこの夜の出来事をとても幸せだったと記述した。
なのに日記を読んだエンジェはこの夜の出来事をとても悲しかったと読んだ。
マリアお姉ちゃんは幸せだと記述したのに、私はそうではないと読み解いた。
やめて。これは幸せな夜を記したものなの。これがこの夜の真実。お願いだからその幸せな真実を新しい、そして異なった真実で塗りつぶさないで。
Yeah, it is kind of taking away Maria's happiness. So she had a point when she was earlier saying that, why are you trying to take my happiness away from me? And that's what Angie's really trying to do. Angie is trying to do.
マリアお姉ちゃんにはこれで幸せなの？
うん、幸せ。
And that's all she needs to say. If she's happy, then that's all that matters.
だから同じ境遇の時、幸せに感じられないエンジェがかわいそう。
Right now I'm like she was then. Just as isolated with no friends. Angie had accepted her isolation, reality for what it is. But Maria painted over her isolated reality with the reality of happiness. Uchirime Maria took a sad truth and changed it into happiness. That was the only and yet very large difference between me and Maria. And even though I'm unable to accept it, I'm also jealous of that power.
うん、そうなの。それは力なの。その力があるマリアは幸せになれて、その力がないエンジェは幸せになれない。
その力は何なの？
マリアもその力を何と呼ぶかわからなかった。この時点ではね。やがてその正体を教えてもらうの。後に話すよ。後のページで。そして日曜日の深夜、ママは約束通りお土産を持って帰ってきた。
I'm gonna fucking cry. Stop.